really wanted to have this area in front of this raised bed full of zinnias, happening right here. But the RollyPollies had a different idea. About the beginning of May, when we were really safe from having another frost, I came here and I put a bunch of zinnia seeds, just full of zinnia seeds. I prepared the ground, I added a little bit of nutrients to it. I moved the mulch to make sure that the seeds had, you know, like a nice area where they could just thrive. And a lot of them, actually most of them, came up, germinated, but as soon as they did, the RollyPollies just devoured them. A couple of years ago, I had a huge infestation. I am calling it an infestation because my Nordic flower bed was completely overloaded with pillbugs or woodlice or RollyPollies, as I call them. They were devouring anything and everything that I put there. Zinnias, salvia, sunflowers, they were eating everything. So obviously the first thing that I did, like anybody else would, I went and looked how to kill them, how to get rid of them in my garden. And I found Slug Plus. That seemed to work for the most part, but it didn't completely get rid of them. And I know there are a lot of ways that you can do this safely without using chemicals. And I wish that I would have known then what I know now about the role that RollyPollies play in my garden, because they are really like the tiny superheroes of the soil. They can play a huge role in your garden, and yes, sometimes they can be a huge pain, especially when they find your seedlings. RollyPollies eat decaying matter like dead leaves and plants. They break them down and they return the nutrients back to your soil. So think of them like the recyclers of your flower beds. But probably one of the coolest things that they do is that they remove the heavy metals from your soil. Copper, arsenic, lead. They break them down, they crystallize them in their gut or something gross like that. They clean your soil. And yes, having RollyPollies in your gardens, in my opinion, is a huge benefit. But should you remove them? Should you kill them because they are killing your plants? That's a question that you're gonna have to answer for yourself. By the way, look at these annuals, you guys. Petunias, coleus, cannas, purple millet. I mean, this purple millet, oh my gosh. I have some celosia in here. The poor thing is being devoured by everything else. But look at this. This is where I have the Corten steel planters. I have 2 of them. And oh my gosh, look at this. Look at these petunias. These guys are wild. Wow. I have only gave them fertilizer once. And I think that I'm going to give them more because they probably, I mean, they don't need them, but they will probably benefit, because if this is what they look like with just one feeding of fertilizer, water soluble fertilizer, think of it how more amazing they can be. I hope that I have never had to take this obelisk down, because undoing this vine is going to be crazy. But this year, this honeysuckle, Harlequin honeysuckle, which is a variegated type, it's as I was saying, that wasp was not happy. Anyway, as I was saying, this year this honeysuckle is finally flourishing. It's finally taking off. I have actually a couple of vines that are going underneath the stuff that I have planted on the ground, so I have to like move those carefully and get them up the obelisk. I don't know how huge, how crazy this honeysuckle is going to be, but my gosh, I'm going to give you a close-up, but they have produced these orange berries. So cool, you guys. I love this honeysuckle. I just love it. The fact that the leaves are variegated is a huge plus, because I just love that. I really hope that, you know, that the vines do their thing and they cover most of these obelisks, which, you know, I love it as it is right now, but it could definitely, you know, feel kind of in the inside. I wonder if there's like a nest in or something. It looks like the wasps and the construction crew are not going to let me finish this video today. But you guys, this is my first ever tomato. This is my first beefsteak tomato that I harvested. It's not quite ready. It is halfway there, but I don't want to risk it crackling because we're having storms, huge storms tonight. So I better play it safe and pickle it now. But let me show you some of my cucumbers. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. I have about 4 cucumber plants here, and I'm gonna put the name on the screen because I can't remember. But look at this. This is just one harvest. There's a couple of dishes that I can do with a lot of cucumbers, but I think I'm gonna have to share some with my neighbors because I still have like a few more I see on the other side. They're huge, and I try to get them like as little as this guy, but sometimes they get a little really tall. They're supposed to be the long size anyway, but between these two sizes is when I pick them, and I'm really loving the cucumbers this year. Thank you for being here, you guys, and until the next time, I gotta hurry up because it is going to be about 90 degrees today. We have rain tonight, so I just wanna pick whatever is ready. Like this guy. I wanna pick whatever is ready, and I just wanna make sure that things are ready for the storms. There's supposed to be like really bad storms tonight, so hopefully nothing breaks, and here's one more. Hopefully nothing breaks, and I'll see you on the next time.